Hey guys, what's going on? It's Verbal, and that means it's FNG episode 26 already, which just is fucking crazy to me. Today we have our good buddy Nick from HydroModz with us. Nick, what's going on, buddy?
Not much, hanging out. What about you guys?
Getting drunk with you, bud.
Getting drunk, dude. All right, so I guess the normal is you get tossed one of those random questions. I listened to the last podcast when was it you and Kelly? You guys were on, right?
The last time I was on, it was me, Kelly, and Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck, and I think TryHard Ninja was there too.
Yeah, TryHard Ninja was filling in for you because you were MIA.
Yeah, I was traveling, but so this actually isn't a question from me. This is from Mex1894 from Twitter, because his question actually one upped my question. And,
whoa, that's groundbreaking.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Like, I saw it and I was like, dude, I gotta ask it. So, because you also are married, would you rather have a huge dick and an ugly wife, or a hot wife but a small dick? Oh.
Oh, I already
what
have
comes
a hot
first,
wife.
chicken or the egg?
That's easy. Yeah, I already got a hot wife and a small dick. I'm not worried about it. So.
Exactly my answer. My shit is tiny. It's tiny. It's an innie, actually, but I'm winning because I'm married.
I think as long as the wife is cool with it, I think you're good to go. I mean, as long as she's like she's happy with like the whatever you're bringing in bed, then
the performance.
Fine. Yeah, exactly.
Like a symphony when I get in there. I'm just saying.
It's not about the size of the boat; it's about the emotion in the ocean. Is that what you guys say?
There ain't even no motion either. I got a little baby dick, but I still bring it.
I'm very happy to say that I can't relate right now.
Oh my god! Did you guys see?
And your tiny little penises.
Did you guys see AJ's link? Not AJ. Bash's link to AJ in the other Skype chat where he linked some guy blowing a dolphin. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
No.
I saw that. Yeah. Oh, I saw that before that. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It's actually pretty gross. Have you seen the monkey rapes the frog? Have you seen that?
What?
What is wrong with you people?
Wait. Monkey rapes a frog? Like, does he actually try to...
No, it's a monkey in a zoo, and he's just, like, doing his little, ooh, and there's fucking kids around and shit, and he sees this frog, and he's like, hey, you got a big fucking mouth, bro. Grabs him and just face fucks the shit. He kills the frog with his dick.
What? I gotta see this thing.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's
oh
awesome.
my god,
it's crazy.
Sounds awesome. Sounds just awesome.
No, this is money right here, but
there we go.
Seb's gonna take a timeout for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I got a fat, but
there it is.
No, but all kidding aside, yeah, small dick, hot wife, definitely. See, because if you have a big dick and an ugly wife, then there's nothing to get that dick hard. I mean, I don't care how big of a dick you got. I mean, if your wife isn't worth it, I don't know.
Well, wait, hold on. There's the other side of that, too, though. If she's hot and you're not fulfilling her, then she's going elsewhere.
Oh, but
that's why you gotta make sure you fulfill her.
Yeah, isn't it?
But you got a tiny little dick.
It's all about the cunnilingus.
All right, so it's all about what you do with your tongue.
Does that question, imply the fact that, she's happy with you, or...
Yeah, of course she's happy.
All right, there we go. See,
even with your tiny little penises, the pair.
Hell
of
yeah,
them?
tiny little penises.
Now what's
baby
tiny?
Dick club. That's
what's
it.
Tiny?
That's the new Twitter. That's the new Twitter trending topic.
Baby dick club.
Baby dick.
Right
baby
now,
dick.
I'm on it. Tweet deck. Boom.
Nick, how long you been married, bro?
This will be 3 years in September.
Well, I'm still doing my job, almost 9. So I know what I'm doing.
I'm saying she's happy. She comes back for it.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think she's actually in the chat. So yeah,
she might be.
Her.
Could she?
Yeah, she's in there. She was hitting me up earlier. 12 years, you guys are rookies. There we go. I said going on 9, babe. Jeez.
Oh my god, people are retweeting this baby dick club for crazy on Twitter.
Wait, is that the real lady legend? Like, seriously?
Is she
That's
in here?
her, yeah. Yeah.
Well, what's up, lady?
Wait, we need to mod her. Hold on.
Yeah, wow, very tiny, she says. Wow, now she's saying she's not happy and she wants my telephone number. This is getting awkward now.
I guarantee you she didn't say that. I would let her walk into a bar 7.
Wait, you just said yes, please.
Yes, please.
I would let her laugh people out. I wouldn't even worry about it.
And that's what it means to have Larry blood in your life.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of Larry blood extra, if you know what I'm saying. It's not exactly Larry blood.
She got Larry blood infused. Is
normally,
that what
I would know what you're talking about because I would assume you're talking about the fact you have a big dick, but considering you just said you don't have a big dick.
Just Larry sauce. Larry sauce. Tino's is winning.
Larry infusion. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Beyond like this is such a good idea for me to put the 18 and older thing on in the Justin TV because this podcast is going places. Okay,
right.
Should we get on to the topic?
Yeah,
sir?
first up. Let's go.
Anybody want to kick it off? Map packs. Boom.
Map packs, I'm playing them right now. Escalation, Black Ops.
For the win. Lars, you got the map pack?
Yep,
the maps?
yep. I got them. I haven't had much of a time. I've got pretty damn busy at work, and I'm actually moving right now, or I'm scouting out places so that I can move. But I played maybe, I want to say, probably 2 go-rounds at each one of the maps. So I probably played each new map at least twice, maybe 3 times, but not more than that.
So what are your first thoughts?
I like Zoo because I feel like it'll be fun once I get to know it. I forget what they're all called. So the one with the overpass Convoy, right?
Yeah, Convoy's the one with the broken bridge.
That one seems awesome to me. Like that one I had the most fun with because I felt like it, I don't know, it just flowed for me. What are the other ones?
So there's Salvage, Hotel, Stockpile.
Hotel was way too big. I didn't like it. I played HQ on it the other day with like Gator and D-Pack and guys. I felt like they were shooting me from every single different angle. I'm like, there's very little way to control the engagement in that one. And then, what's the one with all the tons and tons and tons of buildings? So is that Stockpile?
Stockpile's like a snowy map.
Fucking that one's just annoying. Like downright. Like I watched Onslaught play on it this afternoon while I had lunch. Yeah, he makes it look fucking easy. So Mike, you're doing good work there, bud.
It's funny because I think completely the opposite. No, not completely the opposite. I really like Stock. I would say Stockpile is probably my favorite map out of the 4.
Oh, interesting.
And then Zoo, and then maybe Hotel. And if Convoy comes up, I will literally leave. I will not even play on that map at all.
Why?
I just don't. I'm actually playing on it right now, and I'm like, I'm backing out of the lobby right now.
Are you playing Domination?
This one, I was on the Mosh Pit one.
Dude, have you tried Domination on Convoy?
Yeah, the B flag's right in the middle of that.
The B flag is like the stupidest flag in the world. It's like you're never okay. For you guys who don't have the game, don't have the map packs,
like Larry.
Larry, you can explain later why you don't have it if you want to, but like all you PS guys, but the B flag on Convoy.
Well,
is
add salt to their injury there. TryHard. Nice work.
I know. I feel your pain, guys. But anyways, that B flag is in the middle of an open plain, and it has overlooking sniper spots from both A and C. It's basically what's that other snow map? Discovery, but even worse, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's way worse than Discovery because Discovery at least there's only that one bridge that they can look at or that back 2-story. Where with freaking Convoy, there's because it's down below where the bridge is blown out, so like you have to go down there. So then people sit right up there and they can head glitch because if you go up those little ramps, you can look over the B flag or coming up over each side of them. So if the enemy team has B flag, they can both lay down on those little up ramps from the bottom blown out area. And they can head glitch over it, and you can't even see them, and they have full visibility of you, and there's no way you can get to B coming from either side of the middle of that freeway area. It's so ridiculously stupid.
I know. It's. I had so much problem on that map. It's one of those maps where if like you got a full party of guys and you all rush that B flag within the first, let's say, 20 seconds, you can sit back and rain down hell upon the other team for like 10 minutes straight.
The only thing I do like about Convoy is I figured out the spawn nades, and those are always fun.
Oh,
right off the spawns.
Yeah, I'm so not like the first. Okay, this is my whole idea of trying to learn maps. I'll usually try to do one walkthrough where I'll go into like private mode and try to run through it. And then when I started playing it for the first time, I just put on like marathon and like lightweight or whatever, and just run around like an idiot and like go negative and just try to learn the best spots. But yeah, I really haven't learned like the opening routes, the rushing routes. That like I'm not even sure where like the bombs are at this point. But
that's why when the map pack came out, all I did is just go in the mosh pit on the escalation and just play every different game type over and over and over and over and over again. So that way, like every game type, instead of just playing just team deathmatch or just domination or just search and destroy, you can learn all the different routes. And like with CTF, that's my main thing is playing CTF. So I can learn all the CTF routes, see which one works best, see which ones are the fastest, and whatever else. But literally, I kind of do what you do: just put on a rushing class and rush around for as many times as I possibly can until I somewhat get an idea of what's going on. But even on some of them, like Zoo, I have no idea. Hotel's a clusterfuck every time you play that map. That's probably right there along with Convoy, but I will actually play Hotel, because Hotel I got some pretty good routes and whatever else. I actually got a really good demolition game on Hotel the other day. That was
you see, because I'll agree with you that Convoy's not the best map in there, but I played Convoy demo and I actually got a video up on my channel right now where it plays well. The bombs are kind of stacked towards like the defenders. It's kind of easier for them, but I think it's a whole lot more balanced than like, let's say, domination, right? Because I guess we're basing our first thoughts on TDM and domination, because like the demo bombs in Convoy are pretty fun. The spawn traps on Convoy and demo are nasty, because you can sit right in their catwalk and aim at their spawn. So yeah, those are nasty. But like a map like Zoo, I really enjoy because of the different like elevations and like I think it's just an overall nice map. But Hotel, I don't know, man. There's something about Hotel where it just feels. I think T said this earlier, like 2 days ago, where it feels like High Rise back in Modern Warfare 2. It's just two buildings facing each other, and then an open, empty gap in the middle, and you like it's like a gauntlet of doom. And
that's why I think that's why I like it though, because it's like you have to navigate between both sniper. Well, actually, you actually have those three buildings, because the other little middle building on the left hand side, if you're spawning in the casino, that's got two stories on it too. So it's like, if you know the right path to take, you literally can run from one hotel to the other hotel without ever being in the open at all whatsoever. Like, I actually have a video I was going to post up in the next day or two here. I actually got it last night. I'm going to call it part of the Heartbreaker Nation you guys were talking about earlier, where I'm going to do like a weekly Heartbreak series. But literally, it's like run from one side of the map all the other side of the map, not being seen, totally not even in the open whatsoever, grab the flag, run all the way back, and then right when I'm getting back to cap the flag and capture the flag, then it's just like, boom, someone's sitting right there and got me. But, once you play the maps and you start figuring them out more, just like we said earlier, you're going to find routes, and you're going to find, different ways to go and whatever else, to where each map's going to have its ups and its downs, that's for sure. But I definitely like, Hotel would be probably my number 3 map, Zoo would be probably number 2, Stockpile number 1, and then Convoy, I really have a hard time even playing that one.
Okay, what about the fact that Treyarch is... I don't know why they're doing this, to be honest, because it's not my cup of tea, but like they like to favor animations in-game. Like, in... God, what's that map? Where you can go down like this wire. God damn it. Kowloon, right?
Kowloon? The zipline?
The whole zipline thing. And now they got, like, the opening doors up on the Stockpile.
I don't want to interrupt you, but does anybody know if you can put a claymore in the elevator on Hotel?
Yes. Dude, it's stupid. People are putting claymores up and like sending the elevators up, and it's.
Dude, I
don't know.
I thought it was kind of funny. T Martin had a pretty good like theatrical thing with like music and different music. Like he had like a funny little music for the guy that was camping, and then his music was all like really, dun 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 dun. It was, I don't know, that was pretty fucking funny to me at least.
I just thought it was so funny in that PAX chat when AJ was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I just posted a video about it." I was like, "You're the 500th video I saw."
Yeah, exactly. But like, doesn't it feel like a gimmick? Like it's one of those things. Like for like, okay, Kowloon, we all tried that zip line in private game, and then nobody uses it ever because it's just stupid. Elevators are like the same thing for me. I'm never going to take an elevator. The opening doors in stockpile. I got killed so many times. People just camp out the other side of the door and just close it all the time. And
that's all I do. I just run in B-Dom, close the door, put a claymore in front of it, and wait for somebody to run inside and then die. I'm just like, you're an idiot. Good job.
So you're the asshole killing me. Did I play against you or something? But
Probably.
yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a fan of all this bullshit.
Interaction.
Yeah, like, where are just the good old maps where, you know, you got 2 or 3 stories and you got, like, you know, the neat colors and maybe some, you know, wind and dust blowing. I don't know.
They're trying to step their level up. They're trying to, you know, get something more interactive to where the next time somebody else wants to come out with a game, they're going to be like, oh, well, all of our maps have interaction. The only map that I like the interaction on is Radiation, just because, especially like in BDOM and like Search, that's where the bomb plant is, and even with like Capture the Flag, that's the only one where I'm like, that interaction, the one interaction can make or break anything that's going on in that game with every game type almost, because that's the only way that you can either get in there if you're not having a full team that's underground or a full team that's above ground that's watching that one opening for the B-Dom or even the, I think it's A-Bomb, or I think it's B-Bomb is underneath there too. So that one map I understand the interaction on, which is cool, and I like the having the one map. Now, like you said, I mean, I'm not going to freaking stand in an elevator for 5 seconds and wait for me to go up a freaking story and be like, oh, I'm going to come shoot you now, derp, derp, derp. No, I'm going to like run up the stairs and look at you sitting in front of the elevator staring at it, because every time I've ever played Hotel, that's all you see in front of every elevator is 1 or 2 guys just laying prone, ADSing at the elevator door, waiting for it to open. You're like, you're an idiot.
I want to know, Larry, how mad are you right now that we've been talking about this and you don't have the maps yet?
I've been drinking incessantly. That's what I've been doing. The whole time you guys have been talking. I just
that's just 4 beers down.
Okay, so you're fine, right? That you're basically fine because you've
I fucking hate it. It's bullshit. I would fucking play it on a red bar. Like, come on. I just want to play the new maps. I went and tried today because I was finally like, you know, I haven't turned my Xbox on in like fucking a week. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to download them right now. I fire it up and they're like, yeah, not available in your location. So I almost threw my Xbox, but it's kind of expensive, so I didn't. And I hadn't drank enough yet to throw it.
Dude, I think everybody feels your pain, especially the PS3 guys. But, dude, we got to get that shit fixed. Like we talked pre-stream, I think we can get somebody to work shit out for you or like flash drive it or whatever, but we'll get you those maps, man, because you're missing out. I mean, some of them are good. Like, I mean, we're bitching about them, but you know, they're decent maps, and they'll extend the whole length of the whole game. So
something's got to happen soon, because this is bullshit.
Like what Nick was talking about, where like they're definitely trying, at least they're trying something new, and I agree with Seb that, you know, the whole elevator thing is bullshit, but at least they're trying something new, and maybe this just isn't it, you know, in terms of having that one thing that's you know, play withable or you know, I don't know. The problem is it's not just something that needs to be actionable. It needs to be something that actually plays with the environment that you work in. So like,
exactly,
you know, above a bomb plant that affects either demo or S&D, like these things make sense. But if it's just kind of got nothing to do with it, and you're just creating a place that people can, you know, it's creating a place that they can camp and we can kill them when they camp there. Like, that's not fun or interesting to me.
I think you can just like basically bring it down to 2 basic examples. The doors in Radiation, they work simply because they're effective and they're in a high traffic area. They don't put you at a risk just by pressing a button. They change everything about the game because it's a new route. That works. Now the zipline in Kowloon doesn't work because it's almost a guaranteed kill, and it's just one of those things where nobody would want to use it in their right mind except just for shits and giggles.
All right. Speaking of zipline, what about the zipline in the new zombie map?
Dude, I haven't played it. I watched it. And it looks fucking awesome.
I will honestly say I hate zombies. I tried playing it one time on World at War, played it like 3 times, like with a little party. Played it once on Black Ops, and I've never played it ever again. I don't like zombies. I know I'm going to get trolled hardcore for it, but I literally don't like zombies. Whatever else, I just can't hang with it. Don't understand. I don't get how you can sit there for 4.5 hours running in a circle shooting a zombie.
You know,
Nick,
I can get that. No.
Me and Nick, we're going to get shit-faced and play zombies together. That's what's going to happen.
No,
I'm the same way.
Round 2, what's up, buddy?
I hate zombies.
But here's the thing, guys. I think like I get the whole playing zombies bit. I think it's fun and interesting and like exciting with friends. But I'm with Nick and Larry on the fact that I would never like. I hate playing it and I never will. And to me, what frustrates me the most is when I get to level 4 and then I get pissed off and I die and then I can't play it again. But what scares me is people like fucking Mercadurka getting back into our chat after a fucking epic 4-hour zombie session and they die at 53 and they're like, oh god, I can get to 54 next time. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like you're gonna go back and do that again for another 4 hours? What's wrong with you?
It's definitely a time investment. It's one of those things where you sit down, you have a bite to eat, you go to the washroom, you shower, you brush your teeth, and then you sit down and you prepare for 4 hours of zombies because that's the time it's going to take. Like you can't, like you have to prioritize eating, sleeping, shitting, and everything else because you can't get up once you're playing that game, especially if you're playing solo.
You can pause it.
You can pause it and get up and go away.
Okay, well if you're playing with like a 4-player thing, unless unless you got good people who are kiting it, like you really have to prioritize. Like people who smoke. I remember when I used to smoke, I hated zombies because I used to like to want to like take a smoke break and it just doesn't work, right? And it just pissed me off if I were to spend like 2 hours and dying for like some stupid random reason, not getting to like level whatever I wanted to get to, or not like packing whatever gun I wanted to do, and just having to like reinvest another 3 or 4 hours. It's one of those things where I'll play for 2 days of zombies and then I won't touch it again for like 6 months.
I don't know. Dude, I played with a couple parties. Go ahead,
I was
Larry.
playing with Mercadurka and I fucking walked away so I could go give the wifey some Larry sauce and came back. Like, I fucking hate it. I was like,
yeah, but Mercadurka is so freaking good at zombies, he can probably take it all by himself.
No, it was him, Pone Star, me, and Seb.
Yep.
And like he was good, but he wasn't like I don't think he was on the level that he's at right now. Like right now, he's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, he is.
This was a couple months ago.
I don't know. Yeah. I can't do it. Like I played a couple times with those the parties and whatever else, and like they were like yelling at me because I'm not watching some freaking stupid window or whatever. I'm like, I don't care about some stupid window on the second floor. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get a gun and I have no ammo. And everyone's getting all pissed off. I'm like, you know what? Screw this. If I'm gonna get yelled at, I'm gonna at least play a game that I know what the hell is going on.
That's it. It's we have a date, Nick. We're gonna get shit faced and play zombies together, not get past level 5. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm getting shit faced already. I'm 5 beers down since this phone call started.
Bro, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm 5 beers down. Get on my level.
Good job. I'm going to continue drinking from now until 10 o'clock in the morning. I got a 12-pack literally sitting in the chair next to me in my office right now because I can't go downstairs to get another beer out of the refrigerator. So I bought a new ice-cold 12-pack of some nice Stella Artois. You guys can pay me. My address will be emailed to you guys for the nice little promotion. Anyways, and I'm about to crush this whole 12-pack during this little conversation.
Awesome. Nice.
So you need to get on. You need to get on my Larry Blood level, buddy. Actually, we're gonna make a combo. We're gonna call it the Nick and Larry Blood because I bet, and I will fly you out to Phoenix. This is a bet right here, Larry. I will fly you out to Phoenix. I will house you, feed you, and outdrink you.
Oh, dude, we got that on tape.
Let me know when it's going down.
Whenever you are non-MIA, we will do this.
Oh, it's official. It's gonna happen.
We'll wait for the new house because the new house has a putting green and a pool, and I will outdrink you and beat you in putt golf in my backyard.
Fuck that! I feel like the FNGs are about to take a vacation.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Like you have no idea. I just got challenged.
I'm down.
Yeah, that's right. You just got pee-pee slapped.
Epic vlog for days.
Oh, my wife is probably calling me right now like, Jesus Christ, don't drink that way for the next 10 and a half months. Sorry, babe. It's going to happen. I'm going to win this motherfucker, hands down.
No, Tino's, I'll pay for the booze. I'll pay for everything. Not worried about it. I got this. I will outdrink Larry and pay his tab.
Yeah,
my goodness.
For people who don't know, Nick is a fucking, like, if you guys think fucking FPS Russia's got money, just talk to Nick Wilson.
I'm broke, dude. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I stay in the welfare line, dude. I'm actually at a friend's house right now. I'm using his computer, his Skype. I logged in on his stuff. This isn't mine.
He was playing from work earlier today, little fucker.
Yeah, I was bored. I got bored yesterday. I bought a new Xbox for work too. You act like you got money. You're rich. You're richer than I am.
Since we're talking about the Nick Wilson, why don't you break out some Heartbreaker Nation for us? Why don't you let everyone know what it's all about?
Heartbreaker Nation. If you guys don't know who Gold Glove is, Google.
You're gay.
Yeah, you are.
Gay. Yeah. Oh.
No, wait. Why do I have the impression that if you're gay, you do know who Gold Glove is? I don't know.
Maybe you love his tiny peen.
I do.
But Heartbreaker Nation is me and Goldie basically started a community channel because we always get, or at least he gets a million emails. I get one or two about guys with the smaller channels. Kind of like how the whole, let's get the smaller channels involved and let everybody else get into getting a bigger audience and whatever else. So we're going to bring in a couple, bigger YouTubers or whatever else to help promo the channel out a little bit, have them be directors and get some videos up that will allow the channel to grow a little bit. And then we're going to start bringing in the subscribers to allow them to start posting videos up, which will help grow the channel a little bit more. It's kind of like Optic Nation. I don't know if you guys have ever subscribed to them or know anything about that. We want to get to the point to where, but Optic Nation is more sniper oriented. They're only snipers, whatever else. It's going to be similar to like a machinima type deal, but obviously not in the machinima caliber. But we'll have all game types.
It's going to be better. It's going to be better because we know who the judges are, who's going to be uploading. Sorry, that's just me.
It's going to be me and Brennan. That's it for right now. And and I have a couple of people. Mark, he's in the stream right now. Holy Hand Grenade. He's going to help us out, and then Tino's is going to help us out. So I mean, we're going to have a few guys that are going to be help us watch videos, find content that's actually good content that everyone wants to see. That's not necessarily overplayed or whatever else. To where it's what the community wants to see. It's it's our heartbreak. Like I don't want to call it like an army or a militia or I don't know. I'm trying to think of a word that I want to call it.
It's going to be a nation. It's going to be a nation.
Well, yeah. It's the nation, but inside the nation, we're going to have our directors and stuff that are going to be part of the. I don't know. It's going to be good. It's going to be something really cool that I think it's going to be really nice to give back to the community every way we can. I mean, I give back to the community on an almost daily basis now, but this is a way
on a level I don't see. On a level I don't see anyone do. You give back on a level that I don't see anyone do.
I will bet. I'll throw down $1,000 to say nobody has ever done as many giveaways and promo deals and hooked up product with different YouTubers and whatever else than me. I get nothing out of it. It's just nothing. I want to give back to the community. This is something that I enjoy doing, and I have fun doing it. So I definitely know that I come from a not so I guess wealthy background or whatever else, and now that I am broke and sitting in the welfare line and I can give away things, whatever else. So I want to give back to the community. I like. Somebody posted a video the other day on my Twitter, and I retweeted it, whatever else, where he was like, hey, it's really cool. You were just recorded one of my gameplays for me that I met you off, the Huppet forums, and that was really cool. And this kind of got me into it, and I had fun with it, and I did a commentary over, and I uploaded it, and that made me buy a Dazzle, and then from there I bought a PVR, and now I'm doing commentaries, and I really like the community. I mean, that's what the community is about. There's so much negativity that comes with the YouTube community and whatever else. I just want to focus on all the positive, giving back to it, letting everybody else have fun with it, enjoy it. Whether it's money or, I gave away some Bluetooth or Snowball microphones, gave away some PVRs, gave away some Pinnacle HD recorders, gave away shirts. I mean, it's going to give away a whole bunch of crap. I really don't care. It's money to me. I mean, I know a lot of people think money is big, but I could really care less about money. I don't give a shit about it. I'll give it away all I can. But it's
money's an object.
Exactly. But even then, it's like, I would rather see... everyone's always like, oh, don't get in the YouTube community, whatever else. I mean, I don't want to get into the whole YouTube debacle, freaking debate about get in the YouTube community, don't get in the YouTube community. But if people enjoy it and they're watching our videos and they're like, this is really cool, I'm kind of like impressed or whatever else by this, and now I'm inspired to make a video, but I don't have the opportunity or the ability to make a video because, I'm 12 or I'm 14 and I don't have a job or I can't find a job. But I think I can bring something to the community. That's not bad. Hell yeah, bring it to the community. Let's see what you got. Post it up. And I mean, there's definitely there's different ways of getting into it and saying what is good and bad about the community, and different ways of promoting your channel, so to speak, or whatever else. But that's a whole nother 4-hour-long conversation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, YouTube's like a microcosm of high school. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's like. It's a microcosm of high school.
What's
but
high school?
those friends that you walk away from it with are those friends, like, people that I haven't met in real life are good friends to me. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube. So you walk away from that as long as you do your fucking thing, like I talked about before. You do your fucking thing, look in the mirror at the end of the day, say, I'm okay with what I did, then you do it. That's it. That's all that matters.
I agree 100%. It's so crazy because, like, I talk to the wife all the time, and like there's plenty of guys that are on YouTube and YouTubers, whatever else, that like are now my friends, and like, we'll just text each other back and forth, and she's like, oh, who you talking to? And I'll like say their real name, and she'll be like, oh, that's whatever their YouTube name is. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever else. And she's like, it's just even to her, because she's not real big on the internet, whatever. I mean, she uses the internet for like work when she needs to, but she's not like, I live on the internet pretty much every minute that I'm awake or whatever else. But she's just like, it boggles her mind that I can talk to these people and literally build a great friendship with these people to where we talk on a personal level. We know everything that's going on with each other's lives, but yet I've never, ever met any of these people whatsoever. E3, I'm going to meet a bunch of them. PAX
Nick,
Prime.
you're going to be at E3?
Yeah, I'm going to be at E3.
I will hopefully see you there.
Yeah, I'll be hanging out with some of the guys from Team Noble, some of the guys from Machinima, some of the guys from Caliber, some of the guys from Vault, some of the guys from Controller Chaos, some of the guys with HydroModz and whatever else. So I will. I'm going to do kind of a random day trip almost. I'm going to fly in late, probably like the first night, and then crash out somewhere. I don't know. I'm trying to find just a place to crash out for a couple hours, wake up, hit up E3 for the day, and then hang out and party all night, and then leave the next morning early and fly back out and get back to work because I have to make money in my welfare.
Look at you baller. You're fucking like balling out of control, giving away shit, flying, going to E3, all that stuff. I don't know.
Dude, I have a G5, okay? Calm down. You have a G6. I'm still just a little baby compared to you. It's cool. You still got the one-up on me. It's all right, Seth. Calm down.
I don't
have the full-plated bathroom, buddy. That's you, okay? I'm wiping my ass with 20s. You're wiping your ass with 100s.
I still thought that the G4 was.
I'm wiping my ass with quarters. I'm losing.
Oh wow! Mental picture for days.
That must hurt.
Yeah, it's not fun. I don't look forward to taking shits.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy. So what do you guys think about Mortal Kombat?
Wow, awkward.
Yeah, just moving
along.
Moving on quickly.
Now all I can think about is a roll of quarters up Larry's ass.
Yeah, totally.
I'd say a roll, individual, one at a time.
Well, I'm just thinking about how a roll of quarters is bigger than my dick, so I would be like,
wow.
I had that.
Damn, buddy.
Oh my god.
All right, so Mortal Kombat. Let's get away from the roll of quarters up my ass.
Yeah, I think the only one in here who actually played Mortal Kombat is Nick, because I watched his vids.
I play that game every day. I love that game.
Dude,
I played Mortal Kombat since like regular Mortal Kombat back on the Sega Genesis. I don't know if anybody of you guys in the stream know what Sega Genesis is, but it's the shit.
The Sega is older than most of the people in the stream right now.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I remember when I got my Sega, I was like, oh my god, dude, Sega Genesis, what's up? This thing is
Sonic
sweet.
is gonna go so hard,
dude.
32-bit graphics. Oh my god!
No. Wasn't it 16?
Well, the first
Genesis was 32.
Because I bought the Sega 32X add-on.
The regular Sega was 16. Sega Genesis.
Oh, okay.
Was 30.
Yeah, because that's what I bought. Because I bought this. They sold this add-on for the Sega. It was a 32X.
32X. Yeah.
It was basically a huge cartridge that you stuck on your Sega that you would buy cartridges for and insert into that. So it basically was, imagine your Xbox. You insert a cartridge on the top of it, and then insert a second cartridge on top of that. So it's basically
like the Game Genie for NES. You guys
basically that's exactly what it was.
Really
the thing is, they
we're
only
going
sold...
hard, Game Genie.
No, wait.
What about Contra? What do you know about Contra and Double Dragon, son?
No, wait. Here's my story with the whole 32X thing. They only sold like 5,000 units of that, and they made like 10 games. And I had them all.
What about the Sega CD? I bought the stupid Sega CD add-on, and that didn't do shit.
Nope. I
had Echo the Dolphin. Echo the Dolphin. Sega CD.
The 3DO?
Okay. What's the worst system you guys ever had? Worst system you guys ever had? Gaming system.
I still play my Intellivision. I love that thing.
What?
But the Intellivision?
The fuck is that?
The Xbox would be the worst game system ever.
I'm gonna say the PlayStation was the worst system ever, and everybody in the stream agrees with me.
I never owned one.
I've never owned one. No,
I
I
just stole it
had a
from my
PS and a
friends.
PS2, but
All right. I'm gonna drop a bomb here.
the worst
Here we go.
system ever, ColecoVision.
No.
What about the best? No. What about the best?
No,
game
I got
systems?
a worse one, dude. Sega Dreamcast. I bought that shit.
I like the Sega Dreamcast.
That was terrible. That worked for like a year, not even. They had a fucking screen on the remote, and like it would give you tips like randomly throughout the game, and like
Dude.
you would spend half your game looking at like the fucking 1-bit pixelated image that was on your controller. And you would try to like decipher it, and it was fucking terrible, dude. Don't even get and like you could insert like a hack, like not a hack, but like a cheat thing inside your controller, and it would give you like even better tips and like more fucking cheats and whatever.
Just like
The
the
Dreamcast was the shit.
Dude, I would
was.
say the GameCube was probably. I hated the GameCube.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the
I-
one Nintendo I never
I
got.
watched people play it, and I was like,
Yeah,
"That sucks."
Never get in the GameCube. We bought one, and like I played like 2 games on it. I was like, oh my god, I want to murder myself right now. I'd rather be playing regular Nintendo.
Oh my
But
god! The
you know what's so
Dreamcast,
funny?
though.
Because my dad actually bought me my Nintendo that I still own to this present day when I was in 2nd grade. Is when it first came out. I remember the whole entire story, the whole entire night. We actually bought this Nintendo, the NES 8-bit system, and I still have it to this day, and it still works. And I'm on my 4th fucking Xbox.
Yeah, I'm on
Yep.
my 8th.
Wait, who else has a
It's-
Nintendo Entertainment System? Because I've got mine. I got shit tons of games for that.
And
I have
NES, I used to have it.
I know
it.
where
my
it is. I know
instance.
all the games. I know everything exactly where it is. TV. Oh god, I love that system.
Okay,
I
so
have-
what's your favorite console of all time? Is it your NES?
Nintendo, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt.
Dreamcast. All
Oh
day.
my god, Larry, you must have been fucking.
That's where 2K Sports started, brother. All day, all about some NFL 2K. That's where it started. 2K1, Dreamcast. Oh yes,
I would
I
say
was
my
winning beers at 16.
I would say my favorite system had to be probably the Genesis, because the Genesis was literally probably when I got pretty more like, not I would say hardcore into games, but that was when I went from just playing video games like on a 1 time a month basis to like once a week basis, and then the first like gaming tournament I ever entered was on the Sega Genesis, and it was at a Blockbuster, and it was Judge Dredd MLG tournament for Judge Dredd, and I came in 3rd place.
Dude, I don't know why nobody said fucking the N64. That's
That's
the
probably
birth.
my second favorite. That's probably
Yeah,
my second.
that was the birth, like the real true birth of an FPS game. Okay, people are gonna say Doom. Okay, that's fine, but GoldenEye.
No. The first. Wait. What do you mean the first one?
Oh, well, no, okay, I'm not saying like the first FPS game, but the first true fucking hardcore multiplayer fucking FPS, for me at least, is GoldenEye.
Oh,
I think
Wolfenstein.
I don't know, dude.
I would say the first multiplayer FPS that I played, not necessarily online, but like with friends and stuff, would definitely be GoldenEye, because that was definitely, I remember for days staying up and everybody just coming over and just having like huge, I don't want to sound like homo or whatever else, but like sleepovers with all my buddies, and we're like, bring your sleeping bag, Ninja Turtles, yeah! And then like just play GoldenEye for all night long, and then like all weekend long, that's all you play was GoldenEye, whatever else. I mean, introduction to the FPS world, that was probably one of my first ones. I mean, I played...
Wait, Nick, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, that makes sense, because I'm 4 years older, and I was gonna say like I have the exact same stories, and I did the exact same thing with GoldenEye. But for me, Doom was, I remember Wolfenstein being the first time we ever did it, and my dad hooked up like, I want to say 2, maybe 3, I don't think 4, but like 3 LAN computers together, and then we had that going, and we would stay up till fucking, like, I remember mom coming down, 11, 12-year-old kids, and she was pissed. You kids get to bed, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, I remember specifically playing Wolfenstein for a little while, and that was like Nazis and, all that shit. And then I remember specifically when Doom came out, and Doom was like, that really took our attention away. Oh my god, it's all like aliens and shit going on now. That was fucking awesome. I love that.
Speaking of Doom, I remember when I was walking through the mall, and they had all these posters up for this new game coming out at the game store, which back in the day, I remember when you went to the game store, and the game store was 80% PC games, because that's all there really was, except for like Nintendo and Sega and like the Sega CD and stuff. And I remember everyone's talking about Doom, whatever else. And I remember I like borrowed some money from my mom or whatever else, and I was like, oh, I'll do all these chores, I'll do extra crap to buy Doom. And I bought Doom, and I had a Hewlett-Packard, I don't even know, 286 megahertz processor with 24 megabits of RAM, because it's so old. And I bought Doom, and I brought it home, and I put it in. I'm like trying to play it, and my computer's like dying, and I was like, oh my god, I hate the fact that this computer is such a piece of crap. But I remember my big 150-pound Hewlett-Packard, big square white computer, trying to play Doom on it, and then it was just ridiculous. That's how old I am, by the way. I'm like old as dirt.
Way to date yourself.
I was about to say, not as old as me though, buddy. It's all good. You're all good.
But it's funny because like even now, like I remember like Windows 3.1, and then like when the Windows 95. Like I remember the release date of Windows 95, and I was like, oh my god, Windows 95, hell yeah, what's up, buddy? Windows 2000 and then NT. All you guys don't know. You guys got it so easy nowadays. Windows 7 does everything for you. Xbox One system.
Mac for the win. Mac
I remember having this conversation with people like maybe, I don't know, 5, 6, probably more like 7 or 8 years ago, and talking about how getting onto the internet was going to be like a concept we would have to teach our children, and I was wrong. Like, that's something you have to teach people even nowadays, like what a handshaking protocol was. Like, you guys remember this, right? You're old enough, like, like, and you sit there and listen to it talk to the fucking internet for a minute and a half before you can try to download that one image, and that'll take fucking 30 seconds of downloading. Like, oh,
what was the worst internet you guys ever had? I had like a 20.8K modem.
I remember when I upgraded from my 14.4 kbps modem to my 28.8 kbps modem, and I was like, dude, we're gonna download movies and music like crazy. And then we used to go to all the torrent sites and shit, and I'd be like, dude, I got like 4 MP3s last night. How many did you get? And they're like, dude, I got 3. Nowadays, I'm like, boom, whole album in like 1 second. Suck it. There you go.
Yep.
It's just ridiculous. It's so crazy because I remember like all the day back, everyone's like, oh, dude, you on AOL? What's your AOL name? AOL. And then I went to like different dial-up services and then different DSL services, and now people like, I'm like, now when I see people like, oh, blah, blah, blah at AOL.com, I was like, you're still using AOL, dude? Like, get with the times there, buddy.
Yeah, somebody in the stream mentioned Napster, and it was so true back in the day, because if I wanted like to listen to this one song, I wanted to like illegally download now, like back in like the whole Napster era, I would search for it and download like 17 different versions of it in order to get like the one that's not fucking porn and like a virus.
Hey, Seb, speaking of things going down, do you want to talk about the PSN?
Oh,
dude, you are a segue master.
That was good.
No, go ahead, dude. You got a PSN?
Wait, let me tell a story. So I was at a bar today, like warming up, having a few beers before I came here, and a buddy of mine walked over, and like I've had 4 of my closest friends. There's 4 of us, and 2 of us have Xbox, and 2 of us have PlayStation, and we've always had this, console war. No, you guys should get a PlayStation. No, you guys should get an Xbox. Well, I walk up and I see him tonight. Hey, what's up, buddy? And he's like, so basically, my entire argument for PlayStation has become invalid in the last 2 weeks, and I'm like, yeah, sorry about that. That kind of sums it up. It's
actually
fucked.
Okay.
It's fucked.
I put it. Yeah, it's true. It's fucked. But I put up a video saying, that I was kind of disappointed that PlayStation got hacked. Xbox is fine. But
Twice. Hacked twice.
Yeah, but it was brought to my attention by some subs of mine that Xbox was hacked back in 2008. So.
Yeah, and what was the level of outage in 2008?
I don't know. I'm really not aware. It's probably not as big because I was gaming back in 2008, and I don't remember it. Like, okay, hence I wasn't gaming every day. I was like one of those, once every week gamer. But it probably wasn't as bad as the PSN. I mean, granted, like, okay, they have everybody's information. You guys know that, right? If you got a PSN ID or whatever it is, you like. Go ahead.
2.2 million credit card numbers were stolen, and like 200 million other like just information that didn't have credit cards numbers were released as well, like email addresses, phone numbers, names, etc. as well.
Wait, are we talking about PSN or Xbox?
PSN.
Yeah.
But T just said that the Xbox was down for 3 days.
Yeah. I was about to say, I remember it being more than like a day, but I forgot. Like, I didn't feel like it was a week, but I didn't remember. But I don't know. I mean, it sucks. I feel like part of what, at least I would be pissed off about, and what I am pissed off about, is more about the corporate culture that A, tried to lie about it, and then B, hid it once they had lied about it. So it's like, shit, we're getting hacked. What do we say? We'll probably fix this quickly, so let's just say it is routine maintenance. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And then a little while later, it's like, oh, fuck, they really screwed us. Shit, what do we do now? Let's just hope that no one notices in the middle of spring break. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Like, there was no fucking thought put into this at all. Like, no one. That just fucking pisses me off.
I think nobody like, you know, when you're a giant in the industry, you kind of expect everything to work, and you don't. It's kind of like, I want to like compare it to like the Titanic. It's never going to sink, so we don't have to take precautions against it.
Oh yeah, too big to sink type thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe they were going with that idea. So they maybe they didn't have a contingency plan, and when shit broke loose and some fucking. Okay, you know the guy is 21 years old and he's fucking in his basement, like laughing his balls off right now, right? Because that guy is a fucking genius, by the way. But
well, I don't know about that. He's also got the FBI and the CIA, NSA, fucking everyone after him. Like, he's gonna get found.
Dude, he'll be working for them in like 2 weeks.
Exactly what I said, dude. I was like, my wife was like, "Oh my god, he's going to jail for so long." I was like, or he's got a sweet ass job, one or the other. I think he's gonna get the sweet ass job.
Yeah, well, yeah, but people like that do get the sweet-ass job, but it's 10 years from now after having spent time in jail.
Yeah, take the time in jail. Get the $1.5 million paycheck when you walk out.
I don't think...
I don't know about that, man. Not sure that cuts it for me. I couldn't give up the 10 years. Nah. You know the name Frank Abagnale?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, yeah, he does really, really well right now. Like, that's a guy that, you know, scammed the shit out of a ton of people. Like, but... he did spend 12, 15 years in jail, so I don't know. Gives and takes, I guess.
I think he won't, like, I don't know if it's like the art of like one guy or if it's like a team of like super educated hackers or whatever, because it sounds so like movie star-ish where, you know, this shit doesn't happen. Like, nobody brings down PlayStation. But like apparently it happened. I mean, like, who the fuck sits down and it is smart enough to go ahead and crash everything, steal everything, and shut down like the fucking PlayStation Network? I mean, it's huge. It's how many IDs is it? It's millions, right?
Yeah, 2.2 million.
It's
you know, there's also a case of like you know, a lot of the shit we're just not seeing publicly. Like, I've got a shit ton of really good but scary stories about the airline industry because both my parents work in it, so they see a lot of things themselves, and a lot of stuff has actually happened to them that they're not allowed to talk about and would never get reported in the news. But, you know, we've all got this sort of image that, you know, the TSA are crazy and, you know, patting down everyone they possibly can do, and it's basically just sexual assault at this point, and what type of nation have we turned into? And the reality is that no one's talking about any type of terrorist threat because we don't see it and we're just not exposed to it. And, you know, unfortunately, people have to fly planes into buildings for us to pay attention, and it's kind of that lack of awareness as well that's driving a little bit of this, to be perfectly honest. And I'm not saying that I know that, you know, tons of other companies out there are getting hacked, but like, you guys saw the latest version of TryHard, right? Like, that's not just like an idea someone plucked out of their head for a fire sale. Like, that concept exists of you know, people being able to hack infrastructure, and, you know, what would happen if you were able to do that? Well, how often, you know, there are some pretty unscrupulous people on the planet. Like, I wonder how often that happens. And, like, I'm not saying I have the answer, but that scares the shit out of me to think about it.
Well, I mean,
it's all about the news, bro. That's the only way people know anything, is because Fox News puts something up on their headlines. That's it.
Yeah, and Fox News have come out and told us that, like, they have basically outright said that they are an entertainment channel. Like, they're not. It's not about news for them. It's about ratings.
Yeah,
they know
because
that.
they have fucking Glenn Beck and Hannity fucking Combs or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yep.
Well, speaking of the media, I think the next topic you guys want to talk about was the whole Osama thing. Now, I don't know. I mean, this is definitely a really controversial whole topic to even talk about, and I'm not going to say much on it. But speaking about the media and what the media does portray and release and whatever else, I don't know. I'm up in arms about it. Even then, I mean, even with the whole Osama thing being dead, I honestly, troll me all you want. I don't care. Call me an un-American. Yeah, exactly. I could really give a shit less if Osama's dead because my life didn't change whatsoever. I wasn't worried about my life yesterday. I wasn't worried about my life 5 weeks ago. Osama's dead. Osama's not dead. Really, I could give a shit less. The Al-Qaeda's still there, not there, whatever else. Larry's going to be definitely more involved with that whole situation.
Yeah.
But I just, that's my thing. I just feel if something like that's going to happen and you are the controlling of the media, the government controls the media. The government is who is starting the story. I mean, it's the whole troll thing is you're starting the story, you're putting it out there, you have everybody behind you. It's the whole blind belief. Everyone's going to follow you because they believe you and they want to trust you and they want to feel safe and they want to have the security, which is great. I'm glad that America feels safer and secure now than they did now. But even then, I look at it as now Al-Qaeda's really going to fucking come attack us. Just like I read one of your tweets the other day and you're like, dude, no, bro, we are not safe. Have you ever seen any of us? Now we're even more in danger than we were last week because now everybody else wants to come at us and try to attack us and whatever else now, simply because of the fact now apparently we are, we took out their leader or we did take out their leader. Now all of those followers now are like, all right, now it's time to retaliate. Let's attack them.
Oh, let me break it down to you this way.
Larry, before you get into this.
Right, okay, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
I was
you do your thing, because I'm going to go off for a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I wanted to get in there first. So I'm 100% with Nick for a lot of what he said. And then I think at a certain part, I break off. And it's kind of like, yes, my day-to-day living doesn't really change too much whether that guy's dead or not. My perspective of the world doesn't change too much other than to say, yes, you just took out the leader of this massive, huge terror organization. There is a reasonable, concern for safety when traveling, and that's why they put out the travel issue. Like, literally, if you saw Obama's thing on Sunday night, it was like, we got him, also be warned. With the next breath, he talked about being careful when traveling and, issuing a warning to all Americans abroad and national, and that's a thing. But like, okay, so I literally live 3 blocks from the World Trade Center. Like, it would take me just about 3 minutes to get to ground zero from where I am right now. And it's a constant reminder when you live in the financial district where it hit home. And it's like, I'm not trying to say that it gets something that gets me emotional or that, I'm not an idiot, basically. And I wasn't here at the point in time, and I know very few people that were affected by it, but I do know a few. And it's a constant reminder for us that this was done to us right here. And I think part of it is just to be able to move on in a way. For a lot of people, it's going to sound stupid, but it is about closure, and it's about saying, if we can survive the next few years where hopefully Al-Qaeda becomes a little bit less front and center and they stop doing stupid shit like the Madrid bombings and the London 7/7 bombings and the USS Cole and bullshit like that, then, we get to a safer, place in the world. And having him dead is a really good start in that process, and we haven't had that for the last 10 years. Also, I'm really fucking glad it happened before the 10-year anniversary. I think that's perfect timing. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Larry, what do you think?
All right. I'm going to start off like this. When the breaking news hit and no one knew what was going on, everything stopped. Everything literally stopped. People were standing in front of a computer to wait and see what happened because we thought it was going to be entrance into Libya. That's what we thought was going to happen. Okay, so we're sitting there talking about, and all of a sudden that shit came across, and you have never seen more fucking high fives in your fucking life, because that's a signal. That's what that is. That means we're winning. No matter how retarded George Bush was, that motherfucker could do his fucking thing. He did what he had to do. He spoke his fucking mind. Yeah, it was kind of retarded when it came out, but he spoke his fucking mind, and he did what he had to do. Now, on the fact of what's going to happen afterwards, yes, Our troops that are over there that are running convoys that are gunners and fucking the top of Humvees with a fucking helmet and a chest plate are in serious danger because that's where it's going to happen. Big plans and all that bullshit is not going to happen. Osama was nothing more than a figurehead at this point in time. But that said, all these kids that are out there, they're in the danger. There's not going to be any plans. None of that shit's going to happen. It's going to take a while for them to refigure, to recongregate, to build back up and get another. They need a figurehead to roll. When they don't have it, it's over. That's why when you saw the day that it happened, 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, there's fucking 3,000 people in front of the fucking White House chanting For all those motherfucking radicals that were chanting, holding the fucking burning U.S. flag, you can suck my dick, bitch. America wins every day. Every day. And I'm done.
That was the rant.
That was quite a rant there, Larry. I like that. I saw one Reddit thing just to get a little bit of levity into the situation here, but I found a Reddit post the other day, which was because there's been a lot of discussion backwards and forwards I've seen, at least online, where people are like, oh, is it still right to take a life, and all this discussion about whether the Marines acted or the SEAL team acted in the right way, or whether he really needed to be killed or, seen as an enemy combatant and all the rest of the shit.
I got another one.
So
I'm ready to go.
I figured you would be. This image, and I'm about to post it into the stream so you guys can have a look at it. And if you guys have a look on Reddit, you'll find it somewhere there. But it was basically like a message from our generation's grandparents telling us that we're all pussies. And it's basically just a picture of... everyone basically, soldiers and just people in general, like holding up the newspaper saying, Hitler's dead, and celebrating basically. So Tino's has got it up on the stream for you guys there, and the JPEGs in the link in the description. You can find it on Reddit if you're listening later on. But sorry, Larry, go on.
Yeah, I actually saw that. I was logging into. I'm trying to do shit from here, like help the wife out or whatever, and working on it. I don't ever get on email, like my own personal email. And I get on there, and the first thing I log into, and I see like AOL, and they're talking about they're calling it criminal that he's dead. And I was like, are you fucking shitting me? This shit happens so fucking fast. When you watch a movie, you watch The Matrix. So, we'll just say The Matrix. When shit slows down like that, that's almost what happens, okay? So it fucking slows down, and you have a millisecond to make a decision. Now, if you make the wrong decision, you or your fucking or your buddy, the guy that you've been fucking living, rooming, eating fucking MREs with, doing all that bullshit with for the last fucking 12 months is gonna fucking die. What choice do you make? You pull the fucking trigger, double tap that cocksucker right in the fucking face. So anyone that's saying anything else can suck my dick. Right there.
Not only that, because that sounded like quite a lot of a rant, but there are actually very specific rules of engagement, and unless
I know exactly what they are.
Yeah,
I know exactly what they are.
He makes a
move. He makes a move. It's over. You cannot move.
Well,
we are
it's more than that. It's
no.
If he isn't, hold on, Larry, calm down, breathe, Larry, blood, leave. If he isn't making a distinct and definitive show of surrender, he is considered a combatant, and that's it. So if he isn't literally standing there with a white flag up or hands on behind head or something like that showing he is giving up immediately, then they have every reason to believe that he's wearing a explosive vest, has a gun behind his hand, which is completely realistic given the situation. And bear in mind, the news did state that the firefight happened between 35 and 40 minutes. There was nothing about a firefight that happens for 35 to 40 minutes that can be considered surrender. They had every legal right to take him out. It's not even worth debating, is what it comes down to.
We are briefed, we are trained, we are fucking PowerPointed, we are fucking CBT'd to death that if something happens and you get raided, like I get raided, I don't move. That's it. That's what happens. I don't move. I just stop. Stop. Exactly what I'm doing at that fucking point in time. And every one of those cocksuckers knows what happens. They know that if they're going to move, it's over. And it's exactly why he did it. He took the easy way out. He took the fucking easy way out. Now he's in Moby Dick's fucking belly, so he can lose.
Anyway, I wonder, do we have time for a little one-up-me stories here, or just to try and get this back onto a little more happy talk?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. Let's try to one up. I'm feeling a little sad right now.
Yeah, me too. Poor Larry. He's got his blood pumping, doesn't he?
Larry, I want to hug you, buddy. I just want to hug and let's just cuddle, please.
Well, no, this should be like glorious time for you, Larry. You should be like fucking fist pumping, high fiving everybody right now, right?
You have no idea. You have no idea. That's all that we've been doing. And I'll tell you what, I tweeted about this earlier in the day. Beyonce just did Jesus, God bless the USA.
God bless America. And she's giving all the money proceeds to the people who died in 9/11.
I was sitting in the chow hall, and I fucking saw it come up, and I'm sitting there with goosebumps. Everyone around me, that motherfucker's like 60 deep. We all have goosebumps, choking back tears. every one of us. That's how it works. Like, we live, breathe, and die for this shit.
Yep.
Dude, Larry, I
Everyone-
literally, Larry, like honestly, 100%, dude. Like, I respect you on a higher level, simply for the fact that you have the ability and the devotion inside you to fight for the country and do everything you do over and above. I mean, this is not even relevant to the whole whatever Osama getting shot, whatever else. But I just want to say, like I really respect you, dude, and I really appreciate the things that you and all of our military people do for us and everything else in America. I mean, it's really cool, and I mean, it's nothing I could ever do. I'll tell you guys right now, I'm a pussy when it comes to that. There's no way in hell, fly me overseas, give me a gun, I won't do it. There's no way in hell I could ever have any sort of a recourse to go fight for this country. And I have no problem saying that I'm a bitch when it comes to that. And I just want to say I really respect and appreciate everything that you do for our country and the citizens of this nation.
I appreciate it, man. And while we may make sacrifices, our families make the bigger sacrifice. So, babe, love you. She makes a bigger sacrifice every day of the week.
I think I might cry right now.
Yeah, seriously. Tearing up right now.
Yeah, me too. I echo everything Nick said, but let's move on to One Up Me. Otherwise I might seriously cry.
All right, so someone else goes first. I need to do a little woo-saw over here before I start screaming into the microphone.
You go
again.
woo-saw. Let me tell a story about how I used to be an internet pimp before all of you people were born.
Wait. When were you born?
Well, not you, but the people in the stream. Shut up, Seb. So when the Game Boy came out, I forget when it came out, but like 88, 89, something like that. I was like the only kid at school that had a Game Boy. And I brought it into school one day, and I remember playing it. I think I was playing it like biology, and my teacher comes over to me. She's like, "What have you got there?" And I was holding it as if I was holding a textbook, like, in your hands, like down by your knees, watching. I was meant to be studying in biology, obviously, and I wasn't. And I almost got away with the sucker, and I was like trying to put it, like resting it on my knee underneath the desk, and my buddy was passing me the biology book, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, shit," and she catches me, and I'm trying to give it to my buddy, and it falls on the floor, and like obviously I got detention or something else like that, and I was like I hadn't up until then been letting my friends play with this brand new cool thing, and I was like, "Oh, dude, thanks, you really helped me out there, even though I got the detention. Here, do you want to play with take care of the Game Boy and play with it while I'm in detention?" He was like, "Yeah, sure, cool." So he plays with it with whatever half-hour detention, after the class that I had to stay, whatever bullshit it was. And then I suddenly realized that everyone wanted to play this thing. And I'm like, wait, none of you have this. And I'm like, okay, you guys can start having 10-minute slots with the Game Boy, and you can play it, and you have to pay me for those 10-minute slots. And I had a fucking business going when I was like, I don't know, 10, 11 years old, at my school, charging people. It may have been like 5-minute slots, I forget. And they could come and play with the Game Boy for 5, 10-minute slots. And I made a little bit of money on the side. Internet pimp? That's right, bitches.
That was gay.
You're gay.
Your face is gay. So is it my turn?
Yeah,
Go
it's your
for it.
turn.
Yes,
Okay. Okay, so this story is going to involve alcohol. But no, me and my wife, before she was my wife, way before she was my wife, we started dating quite early. I think it was like 16 and a half, something like that. And I moved to another state. Neither of us had our license. Like, getting together was kind of gay, so I kind of ended it. Well, I say mutual, but it was kind of me that ended it. And I didn't think I'd ever see her again. So I ended up seeing her again, and I saw her holding hands with this dude. And I was like, well, this is kind of fucking gay. Like, who the fuck is this guy? I know she's not mine, but she's going to be mine again. But it took me a little while. So during this transition week, when I realized what I had lost and what I wanted back, I don't know, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I went out to we were at like a campground, but not like tents and shit. Just like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like trailers, porches. It was a good time, and I ended up going to the little hideout that the rest of the teenagers had, and we had a bottle of Poland Spring vodka. I decided to play bubbles with that. If you guys don't know what bubbles is, it's when you tilt a bottle up and you wait to see bubbles. When you're drinking liquor, it takes quite a fucking while. So I pounded like, I don't know, a quarter, maybe half of a fucking gallon of vodka, and then proceeded to show my ass throughout town. I got my head stuck in a car window I got kicked out of Dunkin' Donuts, and then I went back 2 hours later and passed out. Well, my dad was wondering where the fuck I was because I disappeared for a while. He ends up waking me up, and the little campground was kind of it was up on a hill, like you had to walk through trees and shit. Well, I was shit-faced when he woke me up like an hour later, and he basically whooped my ass the whole way down and pushed me, so I rolled all the way down this fucking hill, and for the next 3 months, I was roofing. And that's the end of my story.
Wait, what's roofing?
Roofing, like you roof.
Work on roofs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what else that's called. I don't know how you say it in
roofing.
Swedish.
Bite me, bitch.
I don't know how else to translate that.
Well, working on roofs would have been, sufficient, but roofing sounds,
I got it.
I don't know, like you're roofing some girls or something, you fucking weirdo.
Oh, yeah, PAX chat. Come on, Lars.
Yeah. My dad,
Bite me, Nick.
roofed a bunch of bitches. It's like, come on now.
I was about to say, Heather, how do you put up with him?
She's got a high tolerance level.
Yeah, she knows all about roofing all now. She's like, her elevation went from like 0 to 500. She can take like 3 hits of that, no problem.
Yeah, no, she can't.
I only know because I take roofing all the time.
She goes. Okay, wait. She goes out to clubs and like guys try to like.
She's like, I'm gonna go hit on this dude so that way I can get some roofing all right now. What's up?
Yeah, but, like, the guy like slips roofies into her drink. She comes back, drinks it, like doesn't even like blink and just fucking like keeps on drinking. The guy's like, what the fuck is up with this chick?
She's like, what the hell? She's like, Larry Blood, bitch.
just kicks him in the nuts.
Kicks right in the dick. Right in the dick. What's up, guy? Get on my level.
Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm serious. Like when we go out, like a lot of people, like a lot of guys will get like jealous or worry about like what their wife's gonna do. Like we don't go to dance clubs or anything. Like that's not our style. Like there's not enough alcohol provided in a dance club. But for instance, if we went out there and some guy came up and hit on her, I would step back. Like literally, I wouldn't even worry about it because she would handle that motherfucker something serious. I've seen it happen. I kind of get scared. It's awesome.
I'm not even gonna argue that.
I can imagine.
Right, you got to one up this, Seb. Let's hear it.
I haven't had a one up story like
ever. You never do. It's bullshit.
No.
Exactly.
Nick,
the guest cry, Seb.
Oh my God, Nick! I love you.
Come
That was
on,
awesome.
dude. Quit being a bitch. Let's go, Seb. Talk about how you wiped your ass with Obama's hand or one time or something because you're so rich. You slapped him around or something. Come on, buddy. Talk about your gold-plated mansion or something.
I ain't got nothing, dude. Like
You liar. Come on. I don't have no Skywalker in my garage, bitch.
I know, but like, there's nothing cool. Like, there's nothing.
Liar.
Dude, I just.
Bullshit. Here's the bullshit card. I'm playing it.
Oh, okay, wait. You want one? This one happened.
Yeah,
yesterday.
I want one.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm calling you out.
Okay, here we go. This is 2 days ago, and I'm not even lying, guys. All right, so I had to put the summer tires on my friend's car, and the problem was my dad had just gotten his car from the garage. Okay, he has a Dodge Viper, and he had just got it tuned. All right. So it had about like 700 horsepower. The thing's a beast, and it growls like a motherfucker, right? And he's known around, like, because we live in a small town, right? He's known around town as, that guy who does the crazy stuff with the cars all the time. So he leaves the shop, and he's like, all right, I gotta go. Just do your stuff and close the garage when you're done or whatever. So I'm like, fine. He leaves, and he fucking leaves like a maniac, tires, shreds, whatever. He just does his stuff. But then like 2 seconds later, you hear like the cop sirens, like just fucking like bolting it down the street. So I know they're chasing my dad, right? But he sees this happening, and he darts into this like little road that he knows is like not really frequented that much, and he ends up like bolting it. Like he's doing 180 which is, I'm not sure what that is in miles. It's, I don't know, probably around maybe 110 or whatever. Anyways, that's not the point. He ends up evading the cops by going into this like store, and he basically fled the cops, man. That's just my story. I know it's boring, man, but he actually fled the cops 2 days ago. So.
Yeah, that story sucked. You should not tell him again.
I know. This is why
he doesn't tell him.
I know.
God, come on, Seb. I put
thought
so
mine
much
was bad,
trust in
damn.
you, and I was
It
like,
was-
you're you're finally gonna like come out with that like whole look at me, my name's Seb, and I'm a badass, and
I'm
I'm gonna
not, though.
finally come out and like, here I am, and then now I'm just listening to you, and I'm just like, I want to fucking shoot myself right now. Is he done talking? What's going on?
But like the problem is, I'm not a badass. I'm like the complete opposite
Yeah,
of a badass. No, dude, I'm just that guy who makes a living out of selling stuff, and that's fine. That's
Oh, you got better stories than that.
You're
You
a
got that.
badass in your own right, buddy.
oh, thank you. Suck my dick more, please.
I have a problem with swallowing.
All right, so who's gonna win this one-up story? Because it was pretty lame this week. I'm not gonna-
Nick, you got a story? You're talking a lot of shit right now.
Yeah, you
Oh
kinda
yeah,
are, buddy.
okay. I hate to say this, but who did win the one-up story last time I was on this? I'm not gonna say. But
shit.
this guy
It,
right here.
it wasn't verbal. I know it wasn't verbal.
No, it was
The
not
only
verbal.
way he
Verbal
wins if he
story was
tweets shit
horrible.
out.
No,
Never
verbal
fucking
was
verbal.
talking about, I got my buddy's got his dick sucked in my fucking hot tub. Sweet, good job.
Bite me, bitch.
all right. I'll tell you this. All right, stream. You give me a topic, and I guarantee you I got a story for it. Actually, no. Here we go. I'm going to give my story similar to Larry's story, like I one-upped Larry last time. Larry, it's all in love, buddy. I love you.
You
Cuddle
didn't one
time.
up me last time. I wasn't here. You one up TryHard.
No,
Ninja.
it was TryHard Ninja. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I forgot because he was filling in for you, so that's why.
That's right.
But anyways, all right.
I'll one up your story. Whatever you're gonna tell next, I got a one upper for it.
Oh
right.
my
got the
god,
shit
this
for
is
days.
awesome.
All right, you're talking about meeting your wife?
Yep.
So, when I met my wife, I was with my fiance, and I was like, boom, boom, check it out. Yeah, let's go party. Let's go hit up the strip club, strippers. What? So we roll up to the strip club, hit up the penthouse club. You guys know what penthouse is, right? So we're up in the VIP room. We're hanging out, drinking, doing some shots, some whatever, other stuff. Hanging out. We're like, all right, here we go. She's like, hey, why don't you go get a dance from the hottest bitch in this place? And I was like, shh, I got this. I walk down the floor. I walk up to this girl, and I was like, hey, let's come up to the VIP room. Give me a dance. So we go up to the VIP room. She gives me a little dance. She gives my fiance a dance. We're hanging out. We start talking. Next thing I know, she moves in with me. Next thing I know, we're hanging out. Next thing I know, my wife, my to-be wife, quote unquote, my fiance cheats on me. She kicks the fuck out. Boom. That's now my wife. That's Amanda. She's the love of my life. That's how I met my wife. I was wasted. I picked her up in a strip club, and she was hanging out with my fiance at the time. And she moved in with me, and I kicked my fiance out after she cheated on me because she's a bitch. Now I'm married to her for 3 years, and it's the greatest thing ever.
I can't. You know
Oh
what?
god
You know
damn,
what?
that's a pretty fucking awesome story. You gotta
No,
admit.
It
Holy
would've been
I
shit.
can't.
cooler.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to one up that. I'm just gonna let you win right there. That's
I
all
love-
you, brother.
Yep,
I love
that
you.
was pretty
That's all you.
fucking good. Damn, Nick.
Now, I'm not gonna say I don't have any. I'm just gonna say that was good.
Actually,
And
you
you're
know
winning.
what? Hang on one second here. Speaking of strippers, I want to let you guys all know that FNG episode 27 right now on the stream is going to be with Kimmy J. Now, that motherfucker, he has got the strippers, $100 bills. That motherfucker throws, that shit makes it rain. He's crazy. He's a crazy asshole, fat boy, fucking Vietnamese motherfucker. That motherfucker. Kimmy J next week. You guys need to tune in. Seriously.
Oh yeah.
Like, favorite, comment,
Asshole.
whatever video,
Asshole.
follow this channel. Asshole, fat boy, American, fuck you, bitch. I fucking
Number one commentator
I fuck
from
you,
Vietnam.
bitch. Number one commentator from Vietnam, and this my fucking asshole, fat boy, Lou, brother, son, punk bitch.
Wait, is Nick really Kimmy J?
No,
think
Bash
so.
is
Like
Kimmy
him.
J. Don't fuck with me.
No, dude. AJ and I were fucking with Bash today to see if we could get Kimmy J and Bash talking at the same time, and we couldn't do it. So maybe he is, but that was a pretty damn good impression.
Yeah. Anyways,
That was
next
good.
week, guys, week 27, episode 27, Kimmy J on the FNG podcast. So make sure you guys follow Mr. I Try Hard on Justin TV, or follow anybody who's in this little podcast mabobber right now on Twitter and YouTube, whatever else, and make sure you come back next week.
I love how you're doing all of our promotion for us.
Hex,
You're right.
I know.
just-
That-
Hex,
that's it.
what's up, buddy? Wait, hang on. Hex is in the stream.
Who's Hex?
Hex.
Oh,
This is
Hex.
Hex.
Real,
Wow.
real Hex?
This is
Real
the real Hex,
Or...
dude. This is the real Hex. He just tweeted right now.
Oh,
My JTV
shit.
name is Optic Hex with a 0, and he's in here. Oh,
Yo,
shit, Hex.
What's up, Optic Hex?
What's up, buddy? Good to see you in here.
All right. I guess we should close this podcast because the whole time through the stream.
You know,
Yeah,
you know what
we'll
we
just
should
cut it
do?
afterwards.
No, I got an idea. Guys, we're going to end the podcast here, and if we can do, if OpticX wants to, and if we can do, we're going to ask him very kindly and politely if he wants to come in and just chat with us for a minute in the pre-stream. So if you guys want to hear stuff like that, come and join the stream, come and hang out.
Hang on. Hex, are you on
Hex
Skype right
is
now?
saying yes. He's in the stream with us, and that's something you're only going to catch if you're actually here on Friday nights with us, 8:30 to 11 p.m. EST.
All right, I
and
added
you're
him
going
to
catch stuff like that.
I added him to the thing right now. Call him up. Hex, you
Rocking.
got a headset?
Well, let's just hang out for a sip.
We're ending the podcast right here, guys. Thanks a lot for coming. Nick, you have been a fantastic guest as
Peace.
usual. And we'll get Optic Hex in here in 2 seconds, guys, for the stream.
All right, buddy.
Appreciate it, guys.
See you later, guys.
Later,
Peace.
guys.